students. Morning, during my class in Teams, I observed that few of you were not able to see the whiteboard clearly. This session is aimed mainly for them. Okay, first let me discuss the first line drawing algorithm, DDA. DDA stands for Digital Differential Analyzer. Before explaining DDA algorithm, first we will see how pixel positions are generated. If we have 2 points, a start point and end point, we can generate a line. So how the pixel positions in between are generated, that we will see. The positions are determined using the characteristics of the line. We take the slope-intercept form of a line. The equation in the slope-intercept form of a line is y equals mx plus c. This is the slope-intercept form of the line, where m is the slope and c is known as the y-intercept. What is a y-intercept? If we have a line, suppose this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Suppose we have a line like this. When we extend this line, it will be touching a point in the y-axis, and that point is known as the y-intercept. We are not bothered much about the y-intercept. We are bothered about the slope of the line. Slope of the line will be determining how the line is going to appear. Okay, there are three cases we have. The line with slope m is equal to 1, m less than 1 or m greater than 1. So in the DD algorithm, we are considering it as two cases, m less than or equal to 1 and m greater than 1. For lines with slope less than 1, that is, the slope is also known as the tangent. Okay, we know that tan 45 is equal to 1. So when slope becomes 1, any line will be at an angle inclined at 45 degrees to the axis. So any other line which is inclined near to the x-axis or lesser than 45 degrees will be the line with slope m less than 1. And for lines with slope m greater than 1, it will be moving more towards the y direction. Okay, so first we will see what is the slope. Slope, if we take a slope here, we can draw any place, any slope, or we can take this distance and this distance. So we can write the slope m can be written as, if y2, x2, y2 and x1, y1 are 2 points on the line or the end points, we can write the slope as m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Or we can write in the differential form as m is equal to dy by dx. So this is a very important point we had taken. M is equal to dy by dx. Okay, so this is needed very much in our cases. The differential form of the slope. Okay, now I said we have the first point and we have the end point, and we have to generate the pixel positions in between. For that, we are taking two conditions, m less than or equal to 1 and m greater than 1. Okay, for lines, this is a line with slope m less than or equal to 1. Okay, so first case I am taking. So we know that if, for suppose we start at position xk, yk. Okay, suppose this is the point xk and this is the point yk. And we know the end point also. So we need to generate pixels in between. Suppose this is, if it is starting at axis is starting at 1, this can be represented as 2, then 3, 4, 5, and so on. It will be going like this. Okay. So if I am starting from here, if I am marking it as 1, this as 2, then 3, 4. Okay, if I am marking like this, I know that the first point is xk, yk, or in this case it is 2, 2. Okay. So the next pixel to be generated, since it is inclined towards the x-axis, there is unit increment for x. So next point will be, x will be 3, and y we need to find out. It may be 3 or may not be 3. Here it is 2. We don't have any fractional values. The algorithm is calculating float values, but it will be rounding to the nearest pixel position, that is either 2 or 3. So it will be next to 2. In the next case it is coming to 4, 3. Okay. And last case again it is coming to 5, 3. So we can see that there is unit increment for x for each pixel, but there is no unit increment for y. We need to find the y value for lines with slope m less than or equal to 1. So the things which we know that we will write first. Okay, for line with m less than or equal to 1, I am going to write, if this is xk, this point will be xk plus 1. This will be xk plus 2. This will be xk plus 3. So I can write xk. Next point, first point we have xk. Next point, xk plus 1 is equal to, how we are going to get? Each time we are going to add 1 with the previous value. Okay, so we are going to get it as xk plus 1. Similarly, xk plus 2 will be xk plus 1 plus 1. Xk plus 3 will be xk plus 2 plus 1. So each time there will be unit increment for this one. What about yk plus 1? Yk plus 1, there may not be unit increment. We need to find out that value. Okay. So obviously I know that it is something added with yk. It is something added with yk. What value need to be added, that I need to find out. Okay, stop there. I'll come back here again. So from this equation, I am going to write here, I am going to find the value of yk plus 1. So I don't know how to find yk plus 1. So for that, what I am going to do is, I am going to add a small quantity. I don't know the quantity. Here I know that there is unit increment. But here I don't know what quantity to be added. Before calculating that, I am adding a small value with this, which is termed as delta y or dy. Okay. So now I know only this thing. Yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus dy. And from this equation, m is equal to dy by dx, I can write what will be dy? Just cross multiplication. I can write what will be dy. So when we have m is equal to dy by dx, dy is equal to m into dx. Is it okay for you? Yes. So m is equal to dy is equal to m into dx. And I know that if I write xk plus 1 as xk plus dx, dx will be always 1, since in this type of line, slope less than or equal to 1, dx is equal to 1. So what I can write, since dx is equal to 1, I can write some Okay, dy can be written as dy is equal to m into 1. That is dy is equal to m. That is dy is equal to m. Okay. So, how can I write my equation? My equation can be written as yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus m. Okay. So, I can write this as yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus 1. So, I will complete here. So, the first case is over. That is for lines with the slope m less than or equal to 1. Xk plus 1 is equal to xk plus 1 and yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus m. Okay. So, now we will see lines with the slope greater than 1. So, I will draw here itself. So, I will draw a line with the slope greater than 1. Okay. So, this is a line with the slope greater than 1. So, I can see that there will be unit increment. If this is the starting point and this is the end point, after the first pixel position, the next pixel position, it will be inclined more towards the y-axis. And we need to find out the x value similarly. So, for this, the same trick I am going to apply here. For lines with m greater than 1, what I am going to do? Okay, let me take this case. I know that xk plus 1 is equal to, I know that there will be unit increment for y. So, I can fill here yk plus 1 in this case will be, what will be yk plus 1? There will be unit increment for y. So, I can write yk plus 1 is equal to, earlier we did for the case of x. So, here I can write it is yk plus 1. Okay. So, I need to find out the value of xk plus 1. Xk plus 1 I need to find out. The same trick I am going to apply here. I will write this as xk plus 1 is equal to, earlier how I did for y. Here I know the y value, but I need to find out the x value. So, I am going to add a small quantity with this first point xk. So, I will be writing as xk plus dx. Okay, I am going to add a small quantity dx with this. Then, I will take the help of the same equation for finding, I will take the same equation for finding the dx value. From this equation m is equal to dy by dx. How will I find dx? How can I find dx? Just cross multiplying. Dx is equal to dy by m. Okay. So, I will write it in a fancy way as 1 by m, that is dy by m. Okay, so I will write it as 1 by m into dy. Okay. Okay, now, so in this case, dy is equal to 1. So, for m greater than 1 case, I know that dy is equal to 1. So, I got the answer. Substituting this value here, I can write dx is equal to, substituting the value of dy here. So, in the case of m greater than 1, I will be getting dx is equal to 1 by m. So, earlier I got dy is equal to 1 by m. So I am getting dx is equal to 1 by m. Okay. So I got dx is equal to 1 by m. So I substitute here. Xk plus dx. So I have xk plus dx. So I can write it as xk plus 1 by m. So we have done with our equation. So this is the two cases. We have xk plus 1 is equal to, first case xk plus 1, and yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus m. And for the second case, for lines with slope m greater than 1, yk plus 1 is equal to yk plus 1 and xk plus 1 is equal to xk plus 1 by m. So this is the algorithm. Hope you have understood.